Bond Group TTR Sotheby's, and I'm here with David Rowley from Minuteman Press. He is wonderful. He is a local entrepreneur. He does a lot with the community, and we recently talked about what motivates him. Now I'm curious, David, how do you motivate your people?
What I try to do is always keep this as a learning environment. Again, we offer so many different areas that you may know one area, you may know printing, but maybe you don't know the promotional product side as well. So there's always room to grow as far as that part. We do try to keep it as kind of a family environment. So we do happy hours together. We try to have fun, right? It's a flexible environment. If someone needs off, they just tell me and they take off. If within reason, obviously.
Right.
So it's always a family first environment. If someone needs to leave, there's someone has their kids in a play or a soccer game, that's not an issue. I want people to be able to do those things. So again, I just try to keep it very family. When I say family, within the business, and kind of that feeling of that it's a fun environment, areas to learn, and make it somewhere you want to be.
And you came from a very corporate America job before you decided to have this franchise.
Correct. Yeah.
So did you learn a lot about what you wanted to do versus what you didn't want to do when you started your own company?
Yeah, well, I think that was one advantage. I've worked for small companies, and I've also worked for Fortune 100 companies. So I've seen both sides, and I think that also helps me relate to clients in different areas. And I think, that also taught me how, we're a small business, but there's procedures and policies in place in large companies that maybe a lot of small businesses don't have, that we can help translate into the small business atmosphere.
Right.
So definitely there was things that I knew I wanted to do, or things that I could do. And I'm still working on that. It's been 10 years, but I'm still working on, always improving the business and trying to meet, companies where they are.
Yeah.
And I definitely learned a lot. I worked in human resource development, training and development. So, that was part of my job, technically. Not the human resources, hiring, firing, benefits kind of people, but literally, if someone is in this position, people always know how to go up, but they don't always know how to go sideways and vertical and diagonally.
That's an interesting
because you
concept.
because you break it down to core competencies. What are the competencies you need for this role? Let's say there's 10. 3 or 4 of those may translate into several other positions. How can you move people to those positions? In fact, usually when I'm interviewing people, I may have an idea of what role I want to fill, but I would say almost every role we have here has been modified based on the person who is working here.
So that they can succeed.
Yeah, some people have stronger skills in some areas than others.
Right.
Some people want to learn something. So we can modify. You want to do this? Okay. You want to start running the wide format printer? I'm totally cool with that.
That's
you want
awesome.
to learn how to do that. So yeah, every if you look at the same person 3 years ago, they're probably doing something completely different in-house because of who they are and what they want to do.
I think that in and of itself is a motivator to help people understand that you're listening to what they are wanting to do and saying, I have a plan for you to be able to do that, and actually helping people see that you are listening and capable of developing that plan with them.
Yeah, it goes right from the interview. Right? I may place an ad, and the ad may say, here's what I'm looking for. But then I get a resume, and I'm like, oh, well, this person has this skill and this skill. It's like, okay, you worked at a mail house before. Okay, that's probably something you can help us with. Maybe you can help us improve on the mailing part. We already do mailings, but all of us, including me, have areas where we need to learn more.
Absolutely. I think I might want to come put an interview in here at Minuteman Press and learn about where I fit in.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.